Oh wow, big news everybody. Big news for the She-Hulk show. This is going to save this show. This is going to make up for all of the trash you've been fed. All right, you ready for it? Yeah. Megan The Stallion's going to be in it. Okay, and that's gonna fix everything. It's gonna fix the terrible writing, the awful character development, the fact that they spend 22 minutes doing absolutely nothing each episode, the emasculation of the Hulk, She-Hulk being an unlikable bitch. That's all going away now that Megan The Stallion has been cast for an episode of She-Hulk. I can't take this fucking seriously. I really can't. All right. Let's talk about it. Now, I want to be very clear, because there are mixed reactions to this, and by mixed, I don't mean, oh my gosh, everybody's hating on it. I think this is dumb, but I also understand the reason why they're doing it. You have like the stan accounts that are running around like losing their minds over Megan The Stallion being in the episode. And I don't know which episode, because that hasn't been revealed either. They've just announced that she'll be in it. But I then see people are like, why is she getting this role? And I don't think it has anything to do with her ability to act. Now, look, she's an entertainer, she's a performer, so there is a little bit of that involved, but at the same time, acting is its own thing. And there are plenty of celebrities who try to break into acting by using their fame. And I wouldn't even really lay that on them, because at the end of the day, She-Hulk is such a bad show. She-Hulk has so many issues with it that there's really nothing positive you can say to promote it. There really isn't. I mean, look, who's the lady who plays Titania? Jamila Jamil, right? She is not fit for the role. All right. I don't hate the actress. I don't despise the actress. It's got nothing to do with that. Titania has the physical build of a female bodybuilder. Jamila Jamil is skinny and flabby. All right. I'm not being a dick. I'm not trying to be. I just mean that she's supposed to be playing this like hardcore bruiser, and when she shows up, it looks like some skinny lady, and it's hard for me to take that seriously, right? And I'm actually blown away by it. I'm blown away by a lot of the decisions the show's made. This idea that you're going to fight body positivity or something like that, or promote body positivity. Which one is it? It feels like body positivity would be like you being positive about your body and you wanting it to be better, but instead body positivity is like you hate your body and you want to kill it faster. So I get that, She-Hulk has made this whole statement about how, people need to be stopped being obsessed with the female body and the female form. I'm like, it's a superhero show. I mean, you need to be physically fit for the role. I will say this. They did Fat Thor, right? And it was played off as this giant joke that this dude is completely depressed and everybody just mocks and makes fun of him for it, right? And then in the next movie, he's back to ripped and bulked up with like an 8-pack. You have Paul Rudd, who's like, 40, 50 years old, with a full set of abs. And I'm like, dude, this isn't real. Like, this is not real. This isn't realistic at all. Like, dad bods are not like, they're not like bulk to ever loving shit. They're flabby and they're fat. There's just not completely. Anyways, you can't tell me that you're going to be moving in this direction with the MCU, where you're going to keep hiring women to take on these roles. And then you're going to tell them, hey, you don't have to exercise, you don't have to work out. Oh, don't worry, that's totally unrealistic. We just need you. We just need you to show up. And then you go to the male characters, and you're like, guys, you got to get ripped, you got to get jacked, you need to be working with a personal trainer 24/7. And it's like, bro, all you're going to do is highlight how bad these women look in comparison to the men. Okay, I'm going to be very clear because eventually this is going to get pointed out by everybody and they're going to scream sexism and misogyny. When you have your male actors bulk to ever-loving shit, working out all the time on a special diet in order to maintain their physique for these roles, right? So that you can do those shirtless pics and everything that you love doing, or you can just, you know, make Thor go completely nude because you love doing that. But then you go to the female characters and you're like, hey ladies, just have a Twinkie. I mean, holy shit. Anyways, back to Meg The Stallion. Meg The Stallion. Look, we can rip on this, and it's so much fun to rip on it. But I'll be honest with you guys. The reason why they're doing this has nothing to do with her being a good actress, with her bringing anything unique to the role. Meg The Stallion has a massive fan base. My wife loves Meg The Stallion, for instance, right? My wife isn't watching SheHulk at all. She's not interested in it. I have every reason to believe that when this episode drops, my wife is going to sit there and watch it because she's a Meg The Stallion fan. And I think that's what's going on here. The MCU is desperately trying to rekindle their viewership by hiring celebrities to come in and essentially bring in their outside fan base into the MCU. And I will say this, to my understanding, Meg The Stallion is a bit of a nerd. Like because my wife tells me everything about this woman. And like she's a big anime fan and things like that. I don't really think that comics are a part of that, but at the same time, maybe you want to make the argument that that's why they're doing it, but I wholeheartedly disagree. I think the goal is to revitalize viewership for the show by bringing in a big name celebrity and getting their fans to watch it, because like they're not going to care about anything in the show other than Meg The Stallion being in it. They're not going to care about the bad writing because that's not why they tuned in. They're not going to care about the fucking character development because they only tuned in to watch a one-off character. But hey, look, if you're a fan of hers and you're going to tune in, you're going to watch the episode, I mean, go for it. But you tell me when you're watching it, do you honestly feel that she is adding anything to the show? Because I'm curious. I really am. I have every reason to believe that when she shows up in the episode, she's just going to stand around and be a visual prop for everybody else there. All right, you guys let me know what you think in the comments section below. I'll see you in the next one.